Today, I'm going to be giving you the type of secret that people usually like to keep for themselves.
Wait, what?
And you can see it's going into a lot of unique visual detail. Now, if you haven't watched this video, I highly recommend you watch that video right after this one. That's because this video is somewhat of like a sequel to the one I just showed you. If you remember, in that video, I shared 5 JSON prompt generators where you can convert any generic prompt into a powerful JSON prompt for AI video.
Go, Texas!
And now today, we're gonna be taking things to an insanely much higher level. This is where we're gonna create a prompt generator from a prompt generator. Now, this may seem redundant, but no worries, you're gonna see exactly what I mean.
OMG.
So first, let's quickly head over in the ChatGPT so you could see exactly what I did. Now, with this prompt I'm giving you today, not only will you be able to create amazing nested JSON prompts, but also prompt generators, aka prompts that generate prompts. For example, check out this chat right here. Now, this is the actual prompt that I'm gonna be sharing with you today. Now, once I pasted it in, this is what it's actually designed for. Now, you can see right here, it says, I'm fully activated as your prompt engineering master. I specifically said VO3, specializing in nested JSON prompts, and it's going to maximize prompt adherence and ultra detailed video generation. It will transform any input, whether it's a rough idea, a simple prompt, an early JSON structure, or a reusable meta prompt generator into a flawlessly structured, cinematically precise 10x enhanced JSON prompt, specifically optimized for VO3's highest fidelity output. And now you can see it says, what would you like me to improve, convert, or create? You can give me any of these things right here. Once I have all of your input, I'll return a clean JSON breakdown and a masterfully rewritten 10x enhanced version. Now, what I actually did was I went ahead and pasted in this long JSON nested prompt right here. In fact, this is not just a prompt, it is a prompt generator. For example, if you have access to my prompt generators database,
Hey guys, if you want the most amazing prompts databases, click the links in the description.
it will be over here in the PG AI video section, and all of the most recent JSON prompt generators are going to be tagged JSON right here. So what I did was I took my original nested one right here, the JSON nested prompt structure, fairly long, and I copied and pasted the whole entire thing. I went back over here into the chat, and that is exactly where I pasted it, this whole long thing right here. Now, if you don't have access to any of my databases, any prompt I share in these YouTube videos, you can always find on my website, 100% free to use via any blog post that you see. Now, here is the JSON specific ones I shared in that first video. You can see there are going to be multiple JSON prompt generators on this page alone. Now, once I pasted the whole entire thing in, check this out right down here below. Now it says your current reusable meta prompt generator is already high level, but now I will take it to elite production grade status by enhancing it in 3 ways. And right off the bat, it says, here is the 10x upgraded version of your meta prompt generator. Now, look at this right here. Here is going to be the complete prompt generator. Now, it is long, but more importantly, it is also nested, and you could tell by the multiple braces right here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and X this out. Now, what I did next was it said, here is your prompt. Now let's go ahead and give it a test run and just tell me the subject or idea you want me to generate. And based off the prompt it just gave me, it will then from here build the full 10x enhanced JSON prompt using this upgraded meta structure. And what I said was a commercial for a Nike running shoe featuring a woman running in a variety of different environments to signify the versatility of the shoe. And now just like that, there is that full prompt it gave me to generate this video that you see right here. Now, again, you don't have to go through this whole process, but I wanted to give you an example of the sort of videos I've been getting by utilizing this prompt generator. But now let's go ahead and now just completely start from scratch. Okay, so that was a quick example of what this could do. So now what I'll do is come in here and recopy this prompt I'm sharing with you guys today. With that prompt copied, I'm now going to go ahead and paste this in. Now, the cool thing about this prompt generator is that not only can you use another prompt generator with it, but you can also just use a very basic prompt. You can use either a prompt or a prompt generator to 10x improve it. So we'll first go ahead and test it with a prompt generator, and then we'll go ahead and do a very just generic prompt. And you can see it's going to give me 2 responses right here. They're both going to do a good job, and they're both going to say somewhat of the same thing. Now, again, what we'll first do is try it with a prompt generator. Now, I'm not going to use the one I used before. Let's use a completely different one. Going back over to ChatGPT, I'm going to go ahead and say, here is a prompt generator. Hit enter, and now paste the whole entire thing in. Now, it's going to take and assess my current prompt generator and make it better. So I won't be using the prompt generator in my AI video yet, because we first have to regenerate the actual AI video prompts. So you can see right here, it says it's locked in. I'll take any idea you give me. What do we want? We want a structured JSON prompt. So I'll copy this portion and answer the question right here. Now let's go ahead and now submit this one. And now what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and give me sort of like this base template to use. Now that's good and helpful for a template. And now it's going to go ahead and give me the base structured JSON prompt right here. Look at that. It's going to give me everything I wanted to, where it says a woman jogging through a city at sunrise, and that's going to be the example that it gives me. Now I'm going to say go ahead and do it with a different prompt generator. Now I'll say down here below, I'll say make this prompt generator better, and now I'll hit submit. And again, it's going to say let's take your already strong VO3 prompt generator and 10x it to a 10x Pro version. Now it's going to be infused with these 4 things, including a modular nested JSON blueprinting, usable for both natural language and code output. It's going to contain built-in pro camera simulation logic and structural adherence. And now here it is right here. This is a full prompt generator that it's going to give me. It's going to be very long. Let's go ahead and copy this one and just see how good of a job it does in performing. And we'll go ahead and do it in a brand new chat with that new prompt generator it just gave me. And now here it is. This is the one it just gave me. Down here below, please provide the structured input. So for this one specifically, I would first have to answer these first 9 questions. So I'll go ahead and bypass that, and I'll say you choose and just generate the prompt. And that way I'm going to go ahead and allow ChatGPT to provide all of the specific subjects 1 through 9, and instantly, look, it gives me that prompt. Now, this one isn't in JSON format, and that's okay, because remember, it basically said it was going to give me both different versions. I can then say convert it to JSON format like this, and I'll put a comma nested format, and now it will go ahead and do that same prompt. And I said nested. That way I'm going to get different braces besides just a starting one and an ending one. And now here it is. There's the full thing. Now, again, I know I'm moving relatively quick, but let's go ahead and open up a brand new chat and start this from scratch one more time. But this time, what I want to do is come back in here and copy it. And now instead of having it improve a prompt generator, let's see how good of a job it can do by just giving me a 10x prompt from a basic JSON prompt. So we'll first go ahead and submit this one. Now what we'll do is, instead of using a prompt generator, we're going to use just a JSON prompt. So I need to go to AI video and go ahead and look at these JSON prompts right here. Now, one of my new favorites are going to be this still image from this video of an alien washing his UFO. Now, again, this first one isn't a JSON prompt. So let's first try it with that one. And now I'll go ahead and paste that one in. Let's see if it converts it to JSON format. And yeah, there it goes. It's doing that same exact thing. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and copy this and generate this and see how good of a job it does. I'll go ahead and open up Gemini and now select create video, and now paste in that whole entire thing just like that. Now let's go back over here one more time. Instead of using this one now, let's add a separate prompt, but this time let's actually make sure it's a JSON formatted prompt just to see if it could give us an even better JSON formatted prompt. Now this one is already pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about that one. But what I will do is try this selfie mode shot right here. So with that copied, now we'll come back in here and say, now this prompt. And now let's paste that full JSON prompt in. So this time it should take a current JSON formatted prompt and reformat it and make it even better. Now again, once this one is done, I'll copy the whole thing and then we'll generate that video. But you can see it's doing everything I wanted. Now check this out. It's giving me those meta tokens, all of these realism tokens, and different color palettes. Let's copy that one, head over in the Gemini. But now look at this. Let's take a look at our 10X alien one right here. Okay, wow. Now that one is actually even better. Here are the two side by side for a comparison. Now you can see in the original one, it's just one scene. The alien is just washing his car. Now with the 10X improved version, it starts with a zooming out shot from the garage. As it continues to pan and zoom, now we can see that alien washing his UFO. It almost gives us two different scenes rather than just one shot of him in the same position. Okay, so now we have that one. Now with that being generated, let's go back one more time and I want to bring up this nested structured one again. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this one again, begin a brand new chat from scratch, and now down here at the bottom, I'm gonna say improve this prompt generator. Now again, this structured JSON prompt generator is already good, but from what I showed you in the beginning of this video, let's see if it can actually do that again. Now here it is, it's automatically doing that, and you can see, look at this, it's giving me everything that we wanted. And now you'll see all we'll have to do next is basically say, based off the question is, what would you like to see in your video? Just give me the subject or a core idea, and then it will do all of the other work for us. Okay, so let's scroll all the way down. But first, look at this. Here is the full output right here. And so what I basically said down here below, I just went ahead and gave my subject an astronaut starting on Earth, getting in a rocket ship. And I'll preface this in the very beginning by saying different scenes of an astronaut. And now let's see what this can come up with. So that way, hopefully, the thing that JSON prompts really excel at are going to be, you could see right away, it already says that, by giving me these different scene sequences. And now here it is right here. Here is the full thing. And you can see it's going into a lot of unique visual detail. So it looks like it is done. No, it's still going. It's pretty long. So this is going to be actually a good prompt to use directly in Gemini because it is going to be a relatively very long prompt. Okay, now there we have it. It's done, but look at the details and look at the length. Let's go ahead and copy this one, head back over into Gemini, and first let's take a look at this video right here.
Hey my AI friends, I'm a selfie queen. And don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, and so it looks like our last video was done. Look how good this actually looks.
Am I?
So there you go, a 10x multiplier JSON prompt generator, both improving your existing prompts and or a prompt generator. Now remember, the links are in the description, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But remember, if you like this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time.